Spirits review. So tonight, reviewing the brand new Passion Fruit Sour from Castle Rock Passion Fruit Sour. So it says here on the front, delicate tropical sour. On the back, it says juicy sweetness and tropical fruit up front, followed by a delicate and refreshing acidity, 4.5% and vegan. So let's dive in. So this has been released on the Castle Rock Brewery website 2 days ago, and it's also coming to Robin Hood Beer Festival. So if you're down at the beer festival, get to the store, get yourself a sample of it and see what you think, and then get yourself to the shop and buy yourself some, because it's worth trying. There we go now. There we go. There we go. So hazy, orangey, golden colour pour, depends on your camera angle. A centimetre and a half of whitehead, good carbonation as you can see. But you should be able to see at least. Big passion fruit aroma with a sourness and the aroma as well. Oh yeah. Oh, mouth salivating just by a smell it. Oh, that's not when jumping down the beer room. It's getting a bit chilly. So, cheers all. Let's dive in. Quite smooth straight away. Certainly passion fruit right at the front. Delicate and tropical. Well, it is tropical, that's for certain. If they mean by delicate that it's inviting, it is. The first few sips are quite inviting. It doesn't go in your face and say, I'm a sour. It's saying, come in the room, pull up a pew. That's what it's saying. Then it releases that burst of flavour and the sour, tarty sourness with the passion fruit. And wow, good long lasting flavour as well. Whoa. Take a gulp all around the mouth. Whoa. Certainly got some on it, I tell you. Whoa. It's definitely a sour that, even if you're an entry-level sour person, it's interesting for you. But even if you're a person who's had quite a few sours, the intensity of the sour does develop, especially the more you drink. And it makes for an interesting, it makes you wonder how they do it, really, doesn't it? Because you'd think that the moment you drink something, it would be woof, but it's not. It's subtle, gentle, inviting, and then it delivers more of a taste sensation. Lovely passion fruit flavours. The flavour just flows around your lips, and then it subtly disappears after a few seconds. I was liking that. As someone who's not really, well, who'd never drank a sour until about a year and a half ago, it's an interesting world for me, and I love fruit sours. I do think I'm not keen on the quirky stuff, no, and there's lots of quirky varieties out there. That salt and vinegar sours, it's like, what? But fruit sours are definitely where it's at, especially if you love that certain fruit. There was a collaboration with Attic, the rhubarb and custard, and it was rhubarb and custard. Memory's gone on me. But there are some good sour makers these days, and this is definitely up there with them. It's a very interesting sour. Ooh. Ooh. By heck, that's got some to it. I'm going down a treat as well. It's not taking long to go down this, I tell you. So, released last Sunday, 9 a.m. last Sunday. And again, like I've said before in other beer reviews, with regards to Castle Rock lately, they're doing some really good stuff. Check out their website, check out their merch, you know, these sort of things. I've got to rejig the beer wall, but it's lovely to have proper merch for the beer wall. Elsie Mo! Screech Owl, Screech Owl. That is one astounding beer. Well, they're both astounding beers, along with Harvest Pale, of course. Obviously, the craft beer generation. This is what this is what these in the cans are. This craft beer generation of beers that Castle Rock have been doing, and it was about this time last year, not long after COVID came, that I rediscovered that Castle Rock were doing like craft beers, and there's a sticky toffee pudding one, Pomponicello or something, rings a bell. But yeah, it was an amazing beer, toffee pudding ale, something along them lines. Do apologise, memory's crap. But it was a top beer, and I do think that this is what's separating them from a lot of the other breweries. It's that fact that they're doing good traditional beers, you know. And to be fair, they're doing the spectrum. They're doing traditional, modern traditional, and craft beers, and all good ones as well, you know. And as someone who comes from Nottingham, it's really good because you know you like to see your breweries doing well, bringing out decent beers, making themselves relevant in this world. And decent beers will sell the brewery, you know, as long as people out there realise and they get around the population. The good thing about the beer festival this weekend is that Castle Rock, they've got a brewery bar at one end of the main tent. It's a smaller Robin Hood Beer Festival than the beer festivals I've known. When I was at the castle, it was a much bigger event. Obviously, due to COVID and that, it's going to be smaller. And Trent Bridge is a nice venue, but I'm not sure if it's. I'd have thought going onto the pitch would have been, and putting a marquee on the pitch would have been a smart option and having much more space. But obviously, they don't want to do that. But nonetheless, Castle Rock are bringing a lot of beers to the festival this weekend. They've got the Emperor's Brewery collab. They've got the Attic Brew collab there. Quite a few of the traditional beers, Harvest Pale and Screech Owl. I'm sure Screech Owl's there. And then they've got Attic, this Passion Fruit Sour and the Oatmeal Stout, the two recent releases. So it's interesting, you know, you must, if you're down there, I'm down there on Friday, I need to be having the Emperor's Brewery Cognac Cherry on keg. I should have had it at the craft beer festival, but I didn't because I wanted to taste it out of the bottle first and do a review from the beer room first. There's something about doing beer room reviews, the more focused and for when I do focus, but when I don't fall down manholes. But nonetheless, so Castle Rock Brewery. You know, Castle is where I spent a lot of my years working between the Castle and the Arboretum. And the Castle Rock, you know, it resonates with me so much, so much. Harvest Pale being the first cask beer that I drank all those years ago when I first ventured into cask beers. And obviously it was the champion beer of Britain in 2010, so it's been out a while, you know. And even my good man Slurpee in the Isle of Man is drinking a cask. Castle Rock beers quite a bit. I think he said that somebody who was high up in Castle Rock actually lives in the Isle of Man, which is fair play. You know, it's great to see the beers going around the UK. Anyway, back to the beer review. So, hazy, good carbonation. Hazy, I would say golden or orange pour, depending on how you look at it. There was a whitehead on those passion fruit, but also a sour element hits you on the nose, on the taste. Passion fruit, tarty, sour, and like I said at the beginning, it brings you in and then it throws that intensity out of you, and it's great intensity. So, but not too intense, not too intense for you to say, oh, I don't want to drink this again. No. 4.5% vegan, so, you know, for those people who are that way inclined. Out of 5, for me, definitely a good 4.45 out of 5. A very good passion fruit sour, rather. Would I drink it again? Yes, I think I should be having a sip at the beer festival as well, along with a lot of other beers. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting beer festival. Need to get some water. Yeah, and water, beer, water, beer. You've got to rehydrate, haven't you? You know, and then find the toilets. Lots of toilets there at the beer festival. I've already been volunteered for a day, so it was amazing to see how beer festivals work. And you know, with breweries, I have a thing for my channel to support my local breweries and to see how they work, and also to do videos from of how they are, how they work, their ethos. What as a gardener, I want to progress. Always about progression. Never stopping. Progress. Always trying slightly new ideas. What works, what sticks. Chucking everything at it, seeing what works, what doesn't. And to me, that is king. It's good to see breweries doing that sort of thing as well. Yeah, so 4.45 out of 5. Yes, I am going to drink it again. Cracking beer. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Cheers, everyone.